It's about 7 a.m. We're leaving the White Cliffs of Dover behind us, heading out into the English Channel. Of course, it's just 24 hours since the government announced they've got all these new arrangements set up with the French. They're claiming they've now got this situation under control. So we're here today to put that to the test and find out if the government really has sorted out this problem. Just explain what you've seen here and what we're doing now.
Well, on the AIS system, we can see that the French patrol vessel Mink has now turned in and is heading directly towards the shore at Calais, just at the Calais approaches there. So I suspect there's probably a migrant boat getting ready to leave on the beach.
Okay, and so what are we going to do?
Well, we're heading in behind it, and we're going to just try and see if we can see what it's looking at and see if it is a migrant boat.
We'll see what's going on. Great. So we can see the migrant boat in the water, absolutely rammed full of illegal immigrants crossing the channel, and then we see right next to it French warship shadowing it across, not making any attempt to stop it at all. And that French warship's been with it, I think, for about 3 hours now. They could have stopped that illegal migrant boat near the French shore if they'd chosen to, like the Belgians do, like the Australians do. They could have stopped it, but instead they're just shadowing it across, escorting it towards British waters. They've been sailing for about 3 hours now, I understand.
Okay,
about 2 more hours, they'll be in British waters. And all the French are doing, massive French warship there, and all they're doing is acting as an escort, not making any attempt to stop that illegal migrant boat whatsoever. So we've just discovered another boat full of illegal immigrants crossing the channel. We found the first one about 10 minutes ago, and here we are. There's another one just over there, probably a couple hundred meters from where we are. Another French vessel shadowing it, probably a few hundred meters behind. Once again, the French vessel making no attempt at all to stop that illegal migrant boat. They could have stopped it near the French shores, as the Belgians do, the Australians do. No attempt at all. The government's new deal they announced yesterday is obviously having no effect whatsoever on I can't see how many people there. It looks like there are 70 or 80 people on that dinghy bobbing over there. They're clearly not deterred by the Labour government's deal whatsoever. I can see the evidence in front of my eyes. So Matt's just shown me on the plotter screen here, the French warship escorting the migrant dinghy has just this moment entered UK waters. So unfortunately, that's another 80 odd illegal migrants that are now going to be paid for by the British taxpayer. Thank you very much, France, for that. And you can see up here, Border Force Typhoon approaching the French warship in order to presumably pick up the migrants. So we're going to go over and see if that is what happens.
Because look, it's literally right that you can. This is really exactly what's happened. French vessel there, massively packed boat full of migrants. I mean, what do you need to do to France to get them to just,
instead of returning just 5 or 4 or 5 out of 80, as the government plans to do, they should return all the people on the boat, either to their country of origin or to some safe third place. If you return everybody, then people are not going to bother attempting the crossing in the first place. So, but here is evidence right in front of us. The government's plan announced yesterday with great fanfare. It's not working. We've found 2 boats stuffed full of illegal immigrants in the space of the last half an hour.